with some breaking news. The national television schedule, it's been released for the 2025 W season. There are 175 games you can cash on national TV and on streaming. This is the 29th year of the WNBA. We will have a record number 13 games on ABC this season. That will also be the home of the 2025 All-Star Game. And speaking of All-Stars, our first broadcast this season, ooh-wee, big-time doubleheader. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, they meet in the season opener. And then you have ring night for Brianna Stewart and the Liberty, seeing them host the three-time MVP Asia Wilson and the new-look Aces. But with such star power on those teams, it's really no surprise they're atop the list for the most games available for you to check out on a national scale. The Fever, they lead the league with 41 games here, followed by the Aces, 33. The champion.
41 games? 41 national televised games?
In Liberty at 32. And then, you know what's happening in my hometown? Oh, yes, the Bay has a squad, the inaugural season of the Golden State Valkyries. So, Shanae, let's just look at some of all of this here because we have the Liberty and Aces. They're going to clash here 3 times. All 3 of those are on ABC and ESPN. The Fever and the Sky, they meet 5 times. Caitlin Clark, the revamped Fever, they look to build on their success last season against Angel Reese in the Sky. And then we have a rematch of the WNBA Finals. There are so many rivalries here. What's the game you're most looking forward to?
First of all, New York, I see what you did. You guys got Natasha Cloud. Y'all trying to go back to back. I see y'all. But what I'm most looking forward to, no shade to the OGs because I love them. I feel like we're going to see another step in their game. Asia Wilson, Defisa Collier. Give me Angel Reese. Give me Caitlin Clark because this has been box office, y'all. The young guns, the young stars have come to play. Angel at Unrivaled training with Lisa, Leslie, and Caitlin. We all know that girl. She lives, breathes, eats, sleeps in the gym. So I am so excited to see that matchup, those two, because anytime they go up against each other.
Wait a minute. Let me see something.
We all know that girl. She lives, breathes, eats. Has been box office, y'all. The young guns, the young stars have come to play. Angel at Unrivaled training with Lisa, Leslie, and Caitlin. We all know that girl. She lives, breathes, eats, sleeps in the gym. So I am so excited to see that matchup, those two, because anytime they go up against each other, honestly, the whole world shuts down. Everything shuts down. So yeah, give me all the games. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to be there probably for all the games. So I don't know.
I was going to say, and NECA's games too.
Oh, that's non-negotiable.
Oh, man, here we go again, y'all. So, Cathy Engelbert in the WNBA have once again dropped the ball. Okay, I get it. You're going to put the most popular player in the WNBA, the player that got the machine behind her, you're going to get her the most games. Cool. How you going to generate more money? If you're going to only promote one player. Now, I looked at the list. Chicago is actually, you got Indiana, number 1, 41 national televised games. Number 2, Las Vegas. Number 3, New York with 32. And Chicago, number 4, 24. Which I have no problem with that, considering some people don't even believe they're going to be that great. And last year, they only had 3 national televised games, so they're going from 3 to 24. Here's the problem, though, what I'm seeing, and I'm looking at the schedule, I'm looking at how they're promoting the WNBA season. They're making all about one player once again. Now, they did the same thing last year. They was forcing Caitlin Clark down everybody's throat when you got all this talent in the league. And there's nothing wrong with promoting Caitlin Clark. It's just, bro, why are we only talking about Caitlin Clark? I mean, you got so much talent in the league, man. I'm not a casual fan. I'm watching the games. I don't want to just see Caitlin Clark for every time I turn on ESPN. That goes back to my point. If you only promoting Caitlin Clark, how do you expect to profit off your own product? This is going to be year 29, and the WNBA has yet to profit off their own product. They lost $40 million last year. NBA owners are frustrated with the way they keep losing money every single year. They're not profit. The NBA owners own 6% of the league. They're not even getting no investment back off of it because it's poorly ran. So now you get a crop of new talent come in. Cameron Brink, I don't see much by her. They bad to talk about Cameron Brink. They don't talk about Adrian Wilson enough. As a matter of fact, how is it that Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever is getting more television time than the NBA champs? It's beyond me. And it seems like to me she listens to she's listening to what these idiots saying on ESPN and Jason Fatlock, people like that. She's listening to them. That's what it seemed like to me. She's making her schedule based off of emotions, based off of casual fans, what they think, what they want. The casual fans that don't even know basketball only wants to talk about Caitlin Clark. So if you're only talking about Caitlin Clark, how is your league going to profit when you're only talking about Caitlin Clark? One player. Y'all don't talk about age. She's the best player in the world. Caitlin Clark, to me, in my opinion, this is all, opinionated. It's all opinion. I don't think she's the most exciting player in the world. She's not the best player in the world. So why do they feel the need to shove one player down our throat? It's beyond me. I want to see, and I'm looking at Chicago Sky's schedule. I wanted to see Angel Reese versus Nafisa Collier get pushed more. Like they should have took what happened in Unrivaled. They should have took that and pushed that. That's game that ride right there is game momentum. Why they not pushing that? So they're not really trying to. They're not doing a good job promoting their league. They're promoting one or two players, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. But it's this same old stuff though. Like it's way more into the WNBA is more than Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It's more than Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. You have other matchups out there that needs to be promoted. Stewart versus Adrian Wilson. That should be promoted more. Now, they did do it first day, opening season. I give them that. As a matter of fact, I have no problem with the opening season matchups. I have no problem with that. If it was up to me, I probably would never did nothing different because I actually like those matchups. You got the two up-and-coming new faces of the league versus the two. Then you got the first game. Yeah, the first game you got the two original faces versus the two new faces. You got the two best, greatest players of this era in one game, and you got the two up and coming. So I get all that, but the way that the coverage of it, that's making everything about Caitlin Clark. So you're only going to televise some of these. You want to televise some of these other teams because they're playing against the Indiana Fever. Fever not the most exciting team. They don't play any defense. They got a couple defensive players, Natasha Howe and all that. But okay, if you feel like they're a championship contender, cool. But we don't know that for a fact. We don't know that for a fact. There's other teams to me are better. You got Vegas, you got New York. I think Phoenix should be in the conversation. I think Chicago gonna be a sleeper. I think they're gonna be better than what people think. I think Atlanta is a good team. I haven't heard much publicity about Atlanta. Atlanta got good talent over there. I don't get it. Paige Becker. Why we not talking about Paige Becker more? She's gonna be the number one pick in this upcoming draft. Now she do have 5 televised games on ESPN. I did see that. Indiana, of course, have the most 10. But I want to see more. You can't profit off of one player. The NBA did not do it. Michael Jordan made the NBA a billion-dollar corporation, but the NBA didn't just promote Michael Jordan. They didn't say Michael Jordan the only thing that matters. No, you had so much talent, it was getting promoted. Like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, you had Isaiah Thomas and the Detroit Pistons. You had so much talent. And if you ask your grandmas, you ask your uncles, they know those players. They know the Charles Barkleys. They know all those players' names because they was promoted. They was talked about. They was put on TV. You got to put your product on TV. Don't just put the drama. Don't just make it all about drama. That's what they doing. You know, they going the whole NBA route with just LeBron James, and you know, you got to. It's cool to promote the rivalry. You know, Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, yada yada yada, same old stuff. But there are other matchups that are more appealing to me than just Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. I like Angel Reese versus Asia Wilson. Matter of fact, if you go do your research, that did 1.5. What was like 1.2 million. They got 1.2 million viewers on CBS. Was it CBS or ABC? One or the other. But it did great. Y'all, you can't tell me. See, this the cap. This the cap right here. The cap is trying to pretend like Caitlin Clark is the only one that can put up numbers. That's cap. Other teams put up numbers. They did record numbers in the finals, record numbers in the playoffs. I'm talking about the games that didn't even mention Caitlin Clark. So you can still do numbers, but you got to promote your product. You got to promote the other talent that you have because she's not the only one that's good. Matter of fact, she's not even the best player in our position to me. So neither Angel Reese right now. So neither one of them are to me. They right there. They in the conversation, but neither one of them is the number one. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm looking at Fee. I'm looking at Asia, Stewie. You got Los Angeles over there. I want to see at Los Angeles versus Las Vegas. Like that needs to be pushed more. The capacities, they open up the capacity, put them in bigger arenas. They are doing that for not just one team, couple teams. Now I know they did. They put all of the Indiana Fever. I think they put all her games in big arenas, but they could have did that for many of these teams. They could have did that for a couple of these teams, like Chicago. They could have did that for Chicago. For example, Connecticut played Los Angeles Sparks at the TD Garden, sold out. All they did is open up the capacity. More people gonna come. You can make more money off of other players other than Caitlin Clark, but you don't promote it. You let all these weirdos get involved in women's sports, and they start doing all this weirdo stuff. They start bringing racism into it. They start doing all this weirdo talking about the women and all this conquer divide stuff. They got these conquer divide tactics they got going on with the media is ruining basketball talk, and it's ruining the product because they're telling the casual fan don't nobody else matter but one girl. How is that making the league better? How? How is that going to make the WNBA more profit? How? How they doing it? How is it going to make it more profit? How is it going to make it more money? That's my question. That's my question. If you're going to promote one player and you make it seem like everybody, the only way y'all can get on TV if you play Indiana. How's it gonna make it better? When the other casual fans, they're not gonna buy jerseys. They're not gonna buy jerseys of other players they don't even know because you're not even telling them about them players. So it's crazy to me. I'm a real basketball fan. I want to see other matchups. I want to see other matchups get promoted. It's more to the game than just one player, two players. We got talent out there. Promote it. Push the button. Cathy Engelbert dropping the ball once again. Another year. I don't see them profiting off this year, but I am excited about this year. However, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the games. But I'm just looking at how they're running the league. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with how they run the league. And that's just my opinion. So y'all let me know how y'all feel. Get in the comment section. Light it up. It's your boy Showtime. I'll see y'all next video.